boys, Rogan Reactions here. My name's Logan.
And my name's Francesco.
Today, we are going to be covering everything that's been happening in the Apple world, sports world, and as well as some COVID-19 updates, boys.
We have lots of great content for you, so let's get right into the video. Here we go. So first, we're going to be starting with some Apple rumors. Let's get started. Apple could be developing a version of Xcode that runs on iPads according to a new rumor circulating this week. The capability has been linked to the release of iOS 14 by rising Apple leaker Jon Prosser, and if true, it would enable a full-scale app development to take place on Apple's mobile devices for the first time. Developers use Xcode to create apps for iOS, watchOS, tvOS, and macOS. However, Xcode is a complex app and has only been ever available on the Mac. While Apple offers the Swift Playgrounds app for learning about coding on mobile, it has never been indicated that in any place to bring Xcode to iPad. But according to a tweet posted on Monday by Jon Prosser, Xcode, quote-unquote, is present on iOS/iPadOS 14, the implications of which are huge because it opens the doors for pro applications to come to the iPad. Apple plans to release a portless iPhone in 2021. There was an alleged smart connector seen on the 2020 iPhone CADs. However, according to Jon Prosser, this will not be happening on this year's iPhone. The reason Apple never dropped the AirPower project is because it would be necessary to create a portless iPhone. The alleged smart connector seen on the 2020 iPhone CADs will be used on the 2021 iPhones as a wireless charging connector. Apple is doing this because it will be hard for users to use an iPhone while charging on the wireless charging mat. Jon Prosser confirms this smart connector, similar to the ones on the iPad Pros, will not be used for an Apple Pencil, as Apple does not plan on bringing Apple Pencil support to the iPhone. Jon Prosser has shared a pair of images that appear to be schematics of Apple's unreleased iPhone 12, showing a smaller notch than the one currently found on the iPhones with Face ID. The first image looks like a photo of a CAD illustration, which are sometimes leaked by Apple supply partners. The second image appears to be based on the first schematic and draws out the details of the hardware housed within the notch. To achieve a more compact design, the redesigned hardware layout has a true-depth camera's ambient light and proximity sensors in a more central position within the array, with the iPhone speaker sitting above them in the bezel of the iPhone instead of between them. Here are the rest of the products Apple plans to release in 2020. Apple plans a substantial iMac refresh this year with a possible redesign in the works. One of the new iMacs could replace the current 21.5-inch iMac with a new 23-inch iMac. The upcoming 14-inch MacBook Pro will mirror design changes seen in Apple's 16-inch MacBook Pro, such as increased screen size and scissor switch keys. Apple also plans for ARM-powered Macs. There is a rumored smaller, cheaper HomePod coming to this year, which will also feature big improvements to Siri. There is a possibility of a new Apple TV coming this year, but unlikely to be 8K. The 16-inch MacBook Pro refresh is expected to happen around October or November. Apple is still working on a viable AirPower device. The Apple Watch Series 6, coming later this year, is going to support sleep tracking. AirTags are expected later this year to be pitched as a premium product and may come in a leather case. High-end, over-ear Apple headphones are still expected to come this fall. Apple's vehicle development division is still focused on self-driving technology, and under-the-screen fingerprint technology is not coming to iPhone this year. Now on to some Toronto Maple Leaf rumors.
Thank you, Francesco. 37-year-old Jason Spezza plans on playing next season, and he hopes he can resign with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Spezza said, "I definitely feel like I have a game left, and there is nowhere I'd rather be than play at another year in Toronto. I do hope it works out. At this point, it's not the focus because of the pandemic, but I would love to be back. I feel we're building things with this club, and I want to be a part of it. In 58 games this season, Spezia has recorded 9 goals and 16 assists. Both Zach Hyman and Frederick Anderson have 1 year on their contract. The Toronto Maple Leafs don't have anyone in their system who is close to being a full-time starter goalie. With where the salary cap ends up, it may not be easy for the Toronto Maple Leafs to re-sign Hyman. There is time before he becomes a free agent, so there is hope. The league can bounce back somewhat before that time. Now, let's look who can come back next season and who would be gone from the Toronto Maple Leafs. Let's see who's not leaving the Leafs. Well, Austin Matthews, William Nylander, John Tavares, Mitch Marner, Morgan Riley, Jake Muzzin, Jack Campbell, Rasmus Sandin, Justin Hall, and Zach Hyman. Who's very likely staying put: Frederick Anderson, Jason Spezia, Pierre Engvall, Travis Dermott, Ilya Mikheyev, Frederick Gioche, Dennis Malgin, Callie Rosen, and Martin Marincin. Who are the 50-50 folks? Kasperi Kapanen, Andreas Johnsson, Alex Kerfoot, and Kyle Clifford. Who's the 99% not returning players? Tyson Barrie and Cody Ceci. Now, I don't think they're coming back, but it would be a shock if they came back and signed a deal with the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Yeah.
But if they don't come back, we need to plan free agency, and we need to plan big. Now, here are some COVID-19 stats as of today, which is Wednesday, April 22nd. Total confirmed cases in the world, 2,632,441. Total recovered cases in the world, 716,877. Total active cases in the world, 1,731,702. Total confirmed cases in Canada, 40,119. Total confirmed cases in the US, 846,203. Total confirmed cases in Italy, 187,327.
Well, that's it for today's episode. Don't forget to like and comment down below.
And please support us by hitting the subscribe button so we can create more great content for you beautiful people out there.
Yes. Also, if you haven't watched our new channel trailer, please check it out. The link will be in the description and at the end of the video.
Let's get to 1K subscribers, guys. And don't forget to hit the bell so you get notified after we post a video. Oh, and look at it. Ping!
Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next video. Peace!